to ArtDayJob.com, and today's video is going to be how to make a logo in about 5 minutes. So here's what we do. We open our browser first, then we go to Namecheap.com, Namecheap. Namecheap, you can buy domain names and things like that, but they have a cool tool. It's under this marketing tools, and you go down to logo maker. You could probably figure it out from here, but I want to show you a little bit of the nuance of the tool. So let's make up a name. Let's say Par Construction. Click create a free logo. Choose a style of font. So they're going to ask you about 6 different times how to which font that you prefer. So for construction, I would want something bold, I guess. It doesn't matter that much. You can always change it a bit. So I chose that one. I'll choose, you have to pick the one that looks the best for you, right? This one looks kind of cool. I want something bold for construction, right? So I guess I'm going to choose mostly bold ones. This one looks very clear, I like that. This one also looks very clear. Yeah, I think I like that. And probably this. Pick your favorite colors. Well, for construction, I guess I'll choose brown. You can have a slogan. So my slogan for this will be building your dreams of tomorrow today. Choose icons. So now here's the part where you get to choose which icons that go with your logo. So you can choose construction, search, see what they have. They do have some things. If we're talking about building high rises, none of these really make too much sense. This one does a little bit, but okay, I'll choose this one. So it keeps track of it down here on the bottom right. So it has one that I chose. Let's look at buildings, building. So now this looks more like a high rise. This looks even more like a high rise. Let's choose this one. So now we have 2. We only get 3 choices. And then I was thinking something like a compass, you know, for precision drafting and things like that, to go with construction. Yeah, good, they have something. Oh yeah, they have, okay. Maybe I like this one, I guess, is pretty clean. So you know this one is to draw circles, right? So let's say continue, and it'll give us some choices to look at. It'll vary the backgrounds, the icon color, the font, whether or not it has the little saying in there for your company or not. You can add it. But what I do when I look through this, look, there's a huge list. It just keeps going. So what I do for this, I'm looking mostly for the font that I like and probably the icon, but you can change them. I'll show you how. So for the background, I like this brown. This is pretty cool, actually. Let's start with this one. I'll click it. And then here, we can change anything we want. So we can change the text of what our company is called. Maybe we'll call it Inc. Once you're, you can choose a different font if you like. I don't know, this one is okay. Let's choose that one. Let's look at color. So you can choose a completely different color scheme. And I think I'm going to lose it if I click one of these, because I don't, yeah, it doesn't hold the one that you have here. Okay, let's just click one. So you can see it changes it completely. So you can change it into everything you want. I like something with the brown background. I like a dark brown. This brown is kind of cool. That's also a little bit cool. That's pretty cool. It also has a fade, right? A darker brown fades to gray. So some of these are like that. And you can see in, like this will do it with the icon. So here, I'll show you over here. So look here, you can see that the little circle represents the icon. So the icon is fading from a color to a different color. So when you choose one of those, you'll get that effect. You can't tell if that one, no, I guess not. But some of them you can tell that's what they're doing, like this one, obviously. Anyway, I don't like that too much, but let's do it anyway. What about this one? How about... Okay, let's choose this one. Now we can also go into color and choose custom color. Now we get to choose anything we like. So for background, I do want a brown. So I'm gonna try to find a brown. Is that brown? It's not the brown I really want, but I don't know where you would find, here, maybe that's better. That's pretty good. The icon, I can't even see the icon, so we gotta make it brighter. Maybe something like this gray. The font, this is this font, and we'll make it lighter, maybe white. The slogan, we'll make it like a light gray. I don't see the slogan. Okay, so this is, I cannot choose, oh, here's slogan. Yeah, so if you choose one of these, it'll add the slogan to it. So you get to choose different fonts for that as well. So for construction, you want something like fairly bold, right? Fairly big and bold. That might work, but so I chose that one. Close this, go back up here to color, because I can barely see that slogan, right? And I want to make this color, I'll click on the gray, and then I can drag it up to make it pop out a little bit more, right? See how you can change the color of the slogan here by dragging it around. So there, you can see it pretty well there. Anyway, there it is. I'm going to go with this one. What I usually do is on my Mac, I do Shift Command 4, and then I just draw a box around what I want to save, like that, and that will save it in my screenshots, and I can use it later. What I would do for clients is I would do a number of these. I mean, they're so fast. We did that in a few minutes. And I would search more on the icons as well. You saw, like when I put construction, we got different icons than when I put building. So you can get quite a few different results by searching there over and over. So you can see what they have available. You might find one much better than this. This one is not so great, is it? Let's see. In the icon, you can change between the three that you chose. So I would choose this one. This little compass thing is kind of cool. It's more like precision engineering, right? So that's it. I would Command Shift 4 and do it again. Get that. You could do like variations, right? Just change it a little bit, copy this, change it a little bit, copy this. You should read these. Notices down here at the bottom. They're licensed. The font is licensed under Open Font License, and you have to know what that means. So click here and know what you can do with it. I have been making these logos since, I would say, 4 or 5 years. I've been doing this. I've never had a problem. I'm sure they're not chasing people down that do this, that use these logos for their business. If you would like, you can, once you do get that image, you copy it, you can change this slightly, You can make the end of this here a little different. You could remove this or put it over here to the side or something. You can make the angles of this different. You can change it up however you wish to make it less likely that someone's going to look for it. But I've never had the problem in 5 years. I don't imagine they're really going to target your business, target your customer. If it is if you're doing a major project for a logo for, say, a decent sized company, you know, $1 million, doing $1 million or more, they're significant, they have a significant presence, maybe in multiple locations or something, that would make them more likely a target for somebody who wanted to chase them down. But Namecheap has been offering this tool forever, and they say it's for free. You can download this stuff, you can get shirts. It would be pretty cool if you later you showed them a shirt they could have. I wouldn't tell them where you got it from, how easy it was to create the logo, but you could if you wanted to, you know. You could show them like what they could have, like you could send them some shirts or something. Anyway, that's how I do it. I would then take this to the iPad and I would change it a bit. I probably wouldn't change the font, but I might. If I could find a better font on my iPad and look in different font databases and then copy the font over and then create the same look, but even better, you know, even more. This is a good way to get started and to look at it as a template for what you might do with it. But, you know, feel free to change it. And when you do change it, it'll probably make it much better. Like this down here, I would make this saying quite a bit more visible, right? It's hardly there. So especially if you're going to shrink this down, you're going to shrink down this logo down to like what, maybe 300 across, 300 wide, 300 pixels. You're going to lose that completely, that little saying in the bottom. You're not going to see that at all. It's just going to be too small to even look at. So you can make it bigger when you edit yourself. And I use ProCreate on my daughter's iPad. She has iPad Pro 11-inch, the M1. It's super easy. It's super fun, really, to learn on the iPad. So if you haven't done it yet, I think you can use just about any iPad now, any of the recent ones. And you can use the Apple Pencil 2 or 1 and get some really good results. It's quite fun to play with. I think you should try. Okay, so that's all I have for that.